James Cameron has pretty much confirmed that Alita Battle Angel 2 and 3 are happening. But there's more to look forward to, especially with the latest buzz about Avatar Fire and Ash. Cameron recently dropped some hints about the plot for Avatar 3 and how it might finally address one of the darkest missing scenes from the original movie after revealing the title Fire and Ash. Let's dive into all the juicy details about these upcoming films. After a long period of uncertainty, James Cameron has apparently confirmed that Alita Battle Angel 2 and 3 are officially in the works. The first film, which came out in 2019 and was directed by Robert Rodriguez, is based on Yukito Kishiro's Japanese manga Gundam, also known as Battle Angel Alita. It got decent reviews and had a modest box office performance, but the planned sequels had stalled until now. In a recent interview with Forbes about his decision to sell his California mansion, Cameron let slip that the sequels are indeed moving forward. While he didn't provide specifics or a timeline, it looks like he'll be juggling these projects alongside his work on the remaining Avatar films. Here's what Cameron had to say. "And on Avatar, I'm working in Wellington and Los Angeles. And on the new Alita Battle Angel films, I'll be working in Austin, so it just didn't make sense for us anymore." Earlier this year, Rodriguez mentioned that Cameron had sketched out the original storylines for Battle Angel 2 and 3. This came after various updates and enthusiastic comments from the cast and crew about returning for more films. However, despite Cameron's optimistic statements, Disney has yet to make any official announcements about these sequels. One major reason for the delays is that the original Alita Battle Angel, while making back its $405 million at the box office, wasn't a massive hit. Things got even more complicated after Disney acquired 20th Century Studios. Still, the film's dedicated fan base and the continued interest from both audiences and stars, combined with Cameron's recent success with Avatar: The Way of Water, gives weight to his statements. It's interesting that Cameron is talking about Alita Battle Angel 3 already, as typically a third movie gets the green light based on the success of the second. Cameron might be confident in the sequel's potential, or could be planning to shoot both sequels back-to-back, similar to his approach with the Avatar films. If Battle Angel 2 and 3 are indeed in development, we should expect an official announcement from Disney soon. On the other hand, producer John Landau remains optimistic about the future of Alita 2. He reassured fans that discussions are still ongoing for the sequel and expressed pride in the original film. Landau stated in an interview, "I want to be able to definitely do more in that world," highlighting that both he and co-producer James Cameron are prioritizing the project. That said, it's tough to say for sure who will be in the cast for Alita 2, but it's likely that Rosa Salazar will return as Alita. She's even vowed to fight for the sequel to happen until the end of time, according to the Digital Fix. Most of the original cast might come back, except for Mahershala Ali, who played Vector. Edward Norton might reprise his role as the villain Nova, and Christoph Waltz is expected to return as Alita's father figure. In December 2023, Jeff Fahey, who played bounty hunter McTeague, gave a hopeful update about working with director Robert Rodriguez again. Fahey mentioned his excitement about potentially reuniting with Rodriguez and hinted that they might be gearing up for Alita 2, suggesting he could return to his role. Robert Rodriguez hasn't spilled the beans on what Alita 2 might be about, but we can make some educated guesses. Given that Nova is the big bad of the franchise, survived the first movie and is pretty much the Thanos-level threat, it's likely that Alita will be on a mission to hunt him down and avenge Hugo's death. Additionally, the sequel might explore Salem, the mysterious city in the sky that was teased in the final shot of the first film. As for Avatar 3 and the potential payoff for the original film's darkest missing scene, there's some exciting stuff on the horizon. Jake Sully's Dream Hunt premonitions, which were cut from the first Avatar, could come to life in the sequel. In the deleted scene, Jake saw Pandora in flames, a vision that came from a Na'vi coming-of-age ritual. This vision spurred him to ally with the Na'vi against the RDA, and its imagery was briefly revisited in Avatar: The Way of Water. With Avatar 3 being titled Fire and Ash, it seems like Jake's vision might finally get its due. This would make sense because the Dream Hunt is all about glimpsing one's future. Based on the ending of The Way of Water, Jake's conflict with the RDA is far from over. The question remains whether Fire and Ash will reflect the state of Jake's old home, which was left in ruins by the RDA. In the sequel, the Sully family relocates to the Metkayina's seaside home to protect the Omaticaya clan's village from further attacks. In Avatar: The Way of Water, we got a glimpse of Jake Sully's dream hunt vision when the RDA's return led to Pandoran forests being burned by their spacecraft. However, the sequel didn't fully resolve this vision, leaving us wondering if Jake's premonitions will be fully addressed in Avatar: Fire and Ash. The third film could clarify if the burning forests Jake saw in his dream hunt were actually the Omaticaya clan's village. This would provide a deeper explanation for why Jake was chosen to lead the clan, suggesting that his role was destined all along. Additionally, if Jake's vision of the Omaticaya village burning is fulfilled, it would make any potential death of his character even more significant. Avatar: The Way of Water star Jack Champion hinted that the sequel contains a major twist that left him speechless, which might be related to Jake's fate. This twist could potentially involve Jake's death, making the resolution of his dream hunt vision all the more impactful. Fans might interpret the title Avatar: Fire and Ash as referring to the aftermath of Neteyam's death and the internal conflict within the Sully family. Neytiri's discovery that Spider secretly saved his father, Miles Quaritch, despite the RDA killing Neteyam, could fuel her resolve to eliminate the human invaders, straining her relationship with the Sully children. This subplot is expected to be crucial in the sequel, and the Fire Clan's increasingly aggressive tactics may add moral complexity to the story. While the Na'vi are clearly justified in defending themselves against the human invaders, Avatar: The Way of Water portrayed Jake's attack on a supply train as a heroic act of resistance. However, Cameron's hints that the Fire Na'vi might be less heroic could make the conflict more morally ambiguous. The Fire Clan might destroy parts of Pandora in Avatar: Fire and Ash, and the title could reflect the devastation left behind as both sides burn parts of Pandora's forests in their clash. The missing dream hunt scene from the first Avatar might serve as a warning about the RDA's destructive capabilities and the Na'vi's potential for similar destruction. If the Fire Clan launches an unprovoked attack on the RDA, it could result in catastrophic damage to their own territory, aligning with Jake's prophetic vision. The title Avatar: Fire and Ash suggests that the film could revisit the Dream Hunt's evocative imagery and integrate it into the ongoing story. Whether it's the RDA burning Pandora or the Fire Clan inadvertently causing the same destruction, the missing scene from 2009's Avatar might find its significance by the end of the third film. And that's that for today's video. Thanks for watching, and we will see you in the next one. What are your thoughts on how Avatar 3 might address Jake's missing dream? Hunt scene and the potential return of Alita Battle Angel? Your suggestions for future videos are always welcome in the comments below.